There we go. Okay, camera's all good. Everything's all good. Oh, hair actually looks better on stream. Kind of feels in real life. Cool. Hello everyone. We're continuing New Game Plus. I literally haven't played since Friday because I'm keeping this to stream. So we're still on that fight against the warlock that or warlord, but it's an orc warlord. I call it, my brain says warlock. I also haven't played in a couple days, so I need to get back to knowing my controls. I'm going to try to be more willing to use some of these abilities I have to actually, like... I'm realizing I can't be holding stuff as much anymore, because Yo! Nice! Okay. In New Game Plus, and specifically Final Fantasy mode, like, I have to use my resources to the best of my ability. Oh wait, that was a waste. I should have gotten more damage on it before I used Giga Flare, huh? I mean, it's not the end of the world, I don't think, but... Because yeah, when it's the one ability, it doesn't boost how much damage you do. You have to be doing combos. Yeah, I think the mistake I made last time was I know it's gonna spawn stuff here, or it tries. Holy shit! Okay. We're doing way better than last time. Yeah, I think maybe I just need a few days break. I am feeling like I'm doing better, I should say. Like, I don't... You know what? I talked, and I'm suddenly getting hit by everything. Come on. Oh, got parry off. Nice. I didn't actually think that would happen. Do I? I didn't have time to do that. I fucked that up. Ooh. Oh, maybe because I killed the other stuff before they didn't respawn? That is... Oh! Shadow, welcome! Hello! I am out here doing my best. What was I saying? Yeah, so I think if I kill ads when they spawn the first time, if I die, they don't respawn, but we're not dying today. We're better than that. Or if I die, it should only be on a boss, because it's embarrassing to die to mobs, and I don't want to do that anymore. I'm better than that. I'm a gamer! Especially because these fallen things, when I get to the actual fallen bosses, they're some of my hardest to fight enemies. And I don't want to be dying to just basic monsters, even if that means I may not get a perfect dodge, but just dodging stuff is going to be really important. Shit. I will say, utilizing your magic and icon abilities is way more important in this mode. You cannot just be like, I will beat them with combos alone. I mean, it's not like, and I know this is a lot of people's biggest complaints, Final Fantasy 16 don't really have elemental affinities, so I can't like explode a bomb using fire magic, which I understand that complaint, and as a Final Fantasy lover, yeah, I get it. As a character action game person, it's not the end of the world to me. I know that's not always a thing in those kinds of games. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but DMC just has like damage and combos, right? And I know though, I think that actually would have put Final Fantasy 16 apart. An opinion of mine, at least, is I feel like most character action games have something unique. Like Astral Chain has your fucking stand, whatever you want to call it. And then DMC just is the classic, so it's got all its weapons and stuff. And oh, let me get away because that's what killed me before. I don't know about Bayonetta because I haven't played enough of it, but with this, I feel like the thing they could have done to really like set it apart from every other character action game out there is make it so there was affinities, or at least like some level of like status effect. I understand there's like 8 different elements, so that might have been kind of rough to do, but it could also cross, like maybe darkness and fire have similar properties, because that wouldn't be new. Like darkness sometimes does have burn properties, right? Oh, also for people who don't know, this is New Game Plus. I'm skipping cutscenes and just going through. Oh god. Hello. Please stop hitting me so hard. I take it back. You can hit me as hard as you want, but I prefer it doesn't happen at all. But yeah, character action games, I feel like the biggest thing here is I get where people are coming from who are like, oh, there's not enough Final Fantasy. I don't think it makes it any less of a Final Fantasy game. I just think like that would have been a nice thing to include, especially given that is a very Final Fantasy property for it to have, and thus not having it is a bit of a detriment. I almost forgot, but I'm glad I didn't. Yeah, it's not this boss. We're gonna come up on a boss here. That was like one that almost actually killed me in the normal mode playthrough. I am not looking forward to that fight. I need to be better about dodging in this one. I remember, like, that was a thing I mentioned during the last stream. Like, you need to be a lot more on point about oh god, about actually dodging properly in this one, because it will just do... Oh my god. Oh, because you can't dodge twice just easily and get out of the way. You have to know what you're doing and like make sure it's timed in such a way that you won't just get hit by random shit.
It's down. This is our chance.
Oh, it wasn't even staggered yet. I really thought it was. Okay. I feel like actually getting them that like last like minuscule bit of stagger is actually a lot bigger than I've been treating it. I thought he was just gonna swipe. Whoops. There we go. Gotta get my rhythm back. I think I also just gotta commit more to actually dodging. Items. I wonder if they'll make it because, and you know how. Whoa. It's like 1400 damage almost. I wonder if they'll make it like, if I can actually expand my potion capacity and stuff more, because of it being New Game Plus. I'm gonna check that out. Wait, did it save how much HP he'd already lost? Because, yeah, I don't do that much damage. Okay, if that's a thing, that's a thing. I'm not gonna complain. Oh, I need to write down when this fight started. And I guess I get why, because these things are way... I wouldn't even say they're sponges, they're just honestly tougher, health-wise and everything now. So it's important to like make it so it's approachable in a remotely viable way, and otherwise these fights can take legitimately hours. And I guess this really isn't the game for that. I think Stranger of Paradise had stuff like that. but I don't know because I still need to actually beat my playthrough of that game. I keep messing up the timing on that, but I need to learn it because I know we're gonna fight more of these Iron Giants. Luckily, I will say this game has very few recolors. There's like 2 more of this thing we need to fight, like in the entire game, which I think is a lot better than like even Elden Ring, which has a shit ton of repeats. Holy cow! And this isn't to like say Elden Ring bad or anything, but anyone who's played Elden Ring knows I'm right. Like there's a lot of recolors and reskins and all that jazz in that game. Nice, okay. Wait, oh, that spins all the way around. What the fuck? I did not expect that. I think basically it's part of me is actually thinking like, okay, maybe I do need to like look into using Will of the Wakes just because it is very powerful. I saw that post where people are like, oh, I don't use ultimates because the stagger, and I'm like, you do realize the stagger like freezes basically, or like lessens a lot when you're doing ultimates, but obviously that's their business and not mine. Sorry, I need to actually write down what the game that was that. There we go. Okay, we are good to continue. Find that document every time. I think I can go on potion, or all my potion things now. No, this is just a shift. Okay, so I wonder. Oh no, I can't even access the map, can I? Oh no, I can literally teleport if I wanted. You know what? I will try not to.
It's worth a closer look.
I will try not to. If it gets like undoable, because I am not that prideful, if it gets undoable, I will pick up some. I will go back and buy stuff, but if I don't need to, I won't. I'm sure there's gonna be like challenges where people are like, oh yeah, no potion, whether it be no purchasing potions or no using potions, like no potion runs. Like they'll be like, oh, you can only grab strength and stone skins or whatever, but like, and to be fair, it's doable. If you have the ultimate from Phoenix, it heals you, so you would be surviving. But I'm sure that heals you a lot. It's Phoenix. I feel like the timing is different than it was before. Or I'm just off by just enough that it's, yeah, seeming that way. I don't know how good of an idea this was, but you know what, never mind, I know exactly how bad of an idea it was. Let's put it that way. That'll help. Oh shit! Yo! That was awesome. That was very lucky. I'm realizing parry does let you get that cancel off pretty easily. Oh my god. No, no, no. Holy shit. Oh, I was hitting the wrong buttons, just trying my best to fucking get out of that.
Not this time.
Holy shit, that was close. I might...
What was that thing? It wasn't.
Nah, I gotta be honest, it is definitely much harder. I need to get Will of the Wisps set up. Is this maxed out? No, it's not. I can do that though. Because as nice as this charge is, I need the ability to just ignore some damage 100%. It is rocking my shit right now.
The others.
It would seem this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
Ooh. Final Fantasy mode got hands. Fucking A, dude.
Look out!
This one's not too bad, if I remember correctly. Yeah, just getting, honestly, just some options to dodge safely is gonna help a lot, I'm realizing. Like, if I'm not completely perfect on the dodge, getting, forgiveness, I should say, is, huge. Yes, there we go. I did that thing again where I was like, oh, I need to like make it so I'm not taking a bunch of or wasting my damage bonus, but I completely wasted my damage bonus.
What have we here?
This is a cutscene.
Another
No, it's not a cutscene.
fallen wonder.
I kind of want to get that though. It also boosts my damage. Yeah, also the damage you get from it is kind of crazy. What if I actually raised this and used it? Well, let's try it out. You know, let's swap one of my. I don't want to max it out right now. Let's just do that. Basically, just grab every potion off the ground. Like, I know Flames of Rebirth may not be like the best one or whatever people might say. I really don't know. I'm just gonna go with what works for me. I have heard good things about Diamond Dust from people. Okay, let's. How's this heal work? And the damage is crazy nice. So, does it only heal what I like the rechargeable bit?
Not this time.
I need to check that. Partially restoring his health, but I just unequipped it. Okay. I mean, it does. That's fine. I think it'll be fine. What about Diamond Dust? I could also raise this and basically just use ultimates or something, and like mainly use ultimates and just protect, and then primarily use combos for fighting. It would stop me from getting rocked by when I'm locked into abilities. I'm starting.
Well, that did.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it. And let's see, there's 7 icons, so I'd basically not use one. And more than likely that one I wouldn't use is probably Garuda's. Yeah. Nope, this is the way I came. The other reason I grabbed ignition is I have a feeling it's gonna be good for oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, this thing. Because I feel like ignition is gonna just help me travel. Just because you can't sprint. I know that's really dumb, but like, why not? That's the thing, we don't got an Ifrit ultimate. That'd be fucking sick.
It all seems to lead to this room.
And look what's in it.
Neural.
What?
Stream it. I feel like we're coming up on a boss fight. I can do that too. It is much less effective and scary looking, but oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Nice, okay. All this shit right now because staggering him will take a while. Also, this is a fight that has cutscenes involved, so I do realize having Flamethrower Rebirth locks me out of, like, me personally, it will stop me from using well, not personally, it basically does kind of stop you from using one of your icon abilities because you want to save it for healing, but also, like, it's fine. Oh god. Yo! Nice. Okay, that was a very good dodge. Okay, there we go. Yep, come on down to my very small level. We'll see what it'll do. Much like the other ultimates, I figure it slows down time just enough to, you know, matter. Hello. How's it going, buddy?
Oh, it's going okay.
I am fighting a boss. What are you playing? Ah, classic. Classic in of course you're playing a card game, but
Yes. As I am wont to do.
yeah. I've been telling a lot of my friends about your capacity for card and board games, tabletop games, and they are all understandably impressed and also frightened based on how I talk about it. Shit. Okay. That shows I probably don't have many potions left for the next fight. Oh, wait. 30-ish minutes probably. A little early. 29. I'm thinking Flames of Rebirth doesn't actually like heal you all that much, or like heal you from actual damage and only like your recoverable HP. I don't know if I want to use it because I have fucking Torgal for that. The classic dark mode character fight.
Still you deny it. Even when the truth's staring right at you.
The fact that I can't skip here, I'm realizing this fight is just actually just has straight up cutscenes in it.
Same.
To be fair, this game it's Final Fantasy, it's always cinematic as fuck. Right.
That is. I suppose it's a tradition.
Like, people are like, oh, there's a lot of, there's so many clips and cutscenes. I'm like, you realize old Final Fantasy, it's also the same, it's just that those games weren't voiced, so you don't realize it.
Yeah, I've played Final Fantasy 1, and there's a lot of fucking reading in that.
Yeah.
That's the only one I've ever beat.
That's a big one to beat, though. Like, the original is a doozy to get through.
Yeah, definitely shit.
I take it back. The Phoenix ability is really nice. That was a way quicker heal than what Tor can provide on. Yeah, I love my dog, but it is just a reality. No, oh god, no, I am so low. Ooh, god, nice. Yeah, I was right. Oh, the Phoenix one is also just literally slower. I truly love that. So I don't know if I explained this to you, Mitch. So I'm in New Game Plus, and basically when you beat the game, you unlock a thing called Final Fantasy mode. So it's the hardest mode, obviously, but in the game there is QTEs. And in this mode, they just don't even have the button prompt anymore. You just have to know based on color what you're supposed to do. And they're also just way faster, so it's like, it's straight up just a lot more cinematic. Oh, shit. I am... Oh, fuck. Okay, I am out of potions. I have high potions. I'll equip those. I have elixirs, and I have my respawn potion. The biggest problem with the Berserker Ring, you can no longer do a magic attack after a perfect dodge. You have to do a physical. Oh god. There we go. Full health. Down further? No, because it won't let me. Go down. Oh, lucky. Okay. Ignition's also, I think Ignition is strongest when they're staggered or just against multiple foes.
Not this time.
I guess that just didn't register as hitting me. Cool. I'll take those. Oh, I didn't think of that, but that I can reactively hit him once between each of his attacks. Huh. Good to know. Fuck. That was actually kind of... Yeah, I'm gonna replace Phoenix. It just isn't worth it. Because it doesn't heal any of your actual HP. It's stuff that's already recoverable. Nice. QTE time. I think this leads to the Ifrit off. Oh, I love this anime shit. I mean, that's all Final Fantasy is, but
It's all right.
still.
I'm done running from you. Together, then. It's time to find out who we are, once and for all.
Alright, this one you unlock. Like, or priming, as it is in this world. So cool!
Show yourself, Ifrit.
I think we actually get it permanently for the rest of this fight. Yeah, it's fucking sick, man. I love how someone was like, "Oh, it's all the same music as before." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's Final Fantasy music, but like epic for this fight alone. Like, let it. I don't care if I've heard it a billion times before. That's why I like Final Fantasy. It's like all these memories, but like in a new setting. It's cool as shit." Oh god, why'd I do that? Actually, you know what? I honestly could have probably done this earlier and it might actually help. There we go. He's too far away for this to matter. Unfortunate. for it to warrant replacing one of my faster cooldown, faster executed attacks. There we go. Ifrit off, baby! Ah! It's such a spectacle in the cutscenes every time Clive turns into Ifrit. It's a very, like, in the back of my head, I hear him just go henshin. Like, I can't help it.
Enough. I know the truth of it now. You are not Ifrit. I am.
Fucking look at that shit! That's so cool! Like, god damn it! They didn't need to do that! I mean, they did it for us, right? Like, they did it for the fans. Every time I wouldn't be surprised if, like, literally in the documents, like, every time he primes into Ifrit, it has to be, like, a spectacle. It has to be, like, a moment. I don't love this game. Damn. Sweet. This is so fucking sweet. Wait, for no, damn it! I'm gonna take a screenshot. I'm still not used to taking a screenshot on my PS5, so I'm always a couple seconds late. Fuck, it's so fucking good. Oh, okay. Ooh, a level up. Like, there are some cutscenes that are going to be spoilers for people, but I need to watch them just for the super cool transformations that happen. Oh, I think this is when shit happens at East Pool. Okay, so I'm definitely changing Flames of Rebirth back to Flame. It's just way better. Or I could go Heatwave. Heatwave's not bad. I could upgrade it too. I think actually that might be a good idea, and then honestly I could even like swap some stuff maybe. No, I think the others are actually solid. I don't need to always swap everything. This one might be one I want to swap. Impulse is nice, but I'm realizing I don't. There might be a better option. Magic charge magic. Yes. Sad. Like, this one requires me to use magic burst. It's too finicky of it. Yeah, I don't want one where I'm holding down a button. I think actually going Raving Fists might be good. Can't master it yet. I reset impulse. Equip it here. Having a reactive ability is probably gonna be good, at least one.
So, what next?
We return to East Pool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
Alright, we should arrange an introduction then.
Yeah, some chocobo here. thing. You got any plans for 4th of July tomorrow?
Nothing good, I'll wager.
We close early at work, and then I get to go to my parents' house
Oh,
for dinner.
it's nice. I think we're going to, I know, we're going to the beach with friends in the morning. But I don't think there's anything going on. I mean, we're not going to anything the night of. We didn't really care to this year.
What happened here?
God, just how nonchalantly they're poking at the dead bodies always like fucks me. But I mean, I get it. That's to show how like nonchalant these people are about killing. But like, still depressing.
What are you doing here? Answer me!
Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
His mom, apparently, it's fucked up.
Stay down!
How did I do that? Oh god. Oh, I actually equipped Heat Wave. I didn't mean to, but okay. Yeah, if everything has Heat Wave equipped, I'm gonna have to equip it in a different slot. Like, or make one of my icons just my reactionary ones and the others my attacks.
Stay down!
Can I do that right now, or is it here in combat? Checks out. I am indeed in combat, but
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one!
It's over.
Kill all the ducal dogs!
Ducal dogs. We're innocent people. Stay down. Give me luck. That's enough.
I think of eventually like what other combo for, or I'll just go back to Rising Flames. Rising Flames is just really powerful.
Someone heal me, damn it! It's over.
Yeah, Ifrit gives me free healing, just good. Actually using my combos.
That's enough.
There we go. Ooh.
sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command!
My mother ordered this. Why?
Right.
He's an insane person, dude.
It could wait.
God. Oh god.
Not this time.
Ooh. Oh, I thought I blocked it. That was almost awesome. This one does not break it down as fast. See, that's what I was trying to do earlier. It's just hard because video games are difficult. Nice. We got substantially more XP in this mod. It's nice. I'm not gonna worry about quests I need to do until we get. After that, I'm gonna have to look into which ones it wants me to do to make sure I get the ultimate weapon. I have the set I like. I think I'd be okay with using that and mastery. Get me much further than swapping shit to find what.
We have a lot to discuss.
Alright, I'm gonna buy a shit ton of items. I think I used up
dragged in.
everything.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Yep, that's
You're
literally
robbing me blind,
everything
you
used
know.
up. Other than the. Actually, it just occurred to me. Pawn KO. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe this literally just doesn't work. Oh, or I can equip it to a button. I'm gonna keep that there. I think I can activate it then. Just based on the fact that it's... allowing that. Very odd. Okay. Or I guess it's just like pause when I take that last hit, maybe. I don't. Oh, ads are starting in 5 minutes. They go for 3 minutes as per usual. Excellent. Last elixir is literally okay. Never mind. We're gonna ignore it and pretend we don't even have that item because you can only use it once, and then you can never get it again. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about the last elixir.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Don't mind me. Just take it.
And I think this leads to the quest that will lead to the time skip. Right back.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Okay, now I should think from the blood.
Don't mind me. Just take it.
So the question is if the weapon is better than what I have.
Well, what do you want?
It is. Nice.
This will last you a good while.
Right, I said I'm not gonna waste resources on stuff that's not actually better than what I'm wearing.
You can thank me later.
50% okay, actually this is
Yeah, that should do you.
really good for the trouble I'm having.
Anything else?
I'm actually gonna equip that. Just based on the fact that things hit like truck right now. Oh, I actually have it equipped already. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna worry less about damage. Defense. +2. Maybe I shouldn't pick it up. Always possible. I'm Berserkering pretty damn solid. Stick with it for you know what? No, I'm gonna swap it for now with the Genji gloves, and then if it feels bad, I'll swap it back. But honestly, I think I need to
So what gods
just
forsake
use the normal precision, the normal dodge as one.
Speaking of
Ads are starting soon, by the way. We will try not to get to a boss in the next 2 minutes, but I doubt we would
I
anyway.
heard Otto barking at his lot
Clive,
earlier.
was it?
If you can read, don't.
Side quest. Wow, 5 months.
I suppose
Thank you
that's
so much,
everything.
bud. I appreciate it.
Nothing like Gav.
Yeah.
So, I'm not gonna worry about the side quests because I've done all of them in Classic playthrough. But now,
So, what'd it be?
Yeah, badge of metal +2.
My best work, but it'll do.
Oh wait, shit, did it replace the cleric's medallion? It did. There it is.
Fine.
Damage dealt to enemies by 5%. This does increase attack by 20. That's just general attack. But it's the same thing. Look, that's... And what does Berserker Ring... It says temporarily increase attack proficiency, but specifically it's referring to just giving you a limited limit break. But I think I'm actually gonna need to be able to fire magic after I dodge like that. At least for now. That's the right.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Here's one of the complaints about the game where it's like, yeah, we're about to go on this thing, but then it slows down to like a crawl because we have to do the main story quests that that are more like side quests. Is understandably one of people's complaints.
Is it safe to ride to Northreach now?
I guess I can't follow my chocobo here. Huh. Whack. Yeah, for random encounters, ignition is real strong. Being able to charge like yeah, and impulse is always going to be good because it stops enemies from basically being able to move at a higher time. I wonder if because of Final Fantasy 16 just coming out, and then with FanFest coming up, I wonder if one of the new classes in the next Final Fantasy 14 expansion is going to be like kind of a reference to this game. Obviously, Clive doesn't have a class, and if anything, he would fall close-ish to Red Mage, in my opinion. And we have Red Mage apparently, though. The reason I don't play Red Mage is it's range with a bit of melee. I would be up for a melee with a bit of range. I think that'd be cool.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
She's right.
Each one is handcrafted from the fine.
I think one of my favorite things about the PS5 is that there's basically like no load times whatsoever. Also, the speed at which it turns on when I start it up is very nice.
proof
Got
of
one
that.
of my many buttons in this game.
I should probably start here. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Right. Quest about the runaway.
So you?
The runaway girl. Depression.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Heard the bones fell favourable.
Moore is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
She give me that Sloppenheimer.
Welcome.
I can't believe she do that.
What are you, jealous?
No.
Unheard of.
Did one of them get on this side of the game?
How come she never give that Schloppenheimer to a nice guy like me?
Look,
Can't someone like
I'm sorry, the Germans had their chance.
Oh, how are you doing, Jesse?
Good. Sorry, I'm writing my 8-month anniversary message.
8 months.
Subiversary message.
Oh, I was like, anniversary. What? What the fuck are you talking about?
There we go. That's appropriate.
I didn't know Jesse was such a better friend than me.
I'm not. I'm just a different friend, and that's not. There's no punchline to this. But never think that I am a better friend than
If the
you.
people of Moore are as intolerant as Isabel says,
You're both good
it's no wonder
friends
the
to me.
Empire never sent my unit here.
Yeah.
Weren't expecting any new brand until the new moon.
Where's this person I need to talk to?
This game is so pretty. I haven't actually watched you play this yet, but it's really pretty.
Oh yeah, it's fucking beautiful. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I'm literally right now. Basically, this playthrough is I get to look at the vistas and kill things because I'm skipping every cutscene.
Oh sure. Oh right, because New Game Plus. Got it.
Yeah. No, I just don't care about the story. No.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot. This is Diablo 4.
Yeah, this is Diablo 4. I don't give a shit about the story. No. Okay. Traveling trader should be at the end of the town. I actually because of how much time you spend. One thing I know people complained. I do agree the side quests are probably one of the lows in this game, but because of how the side quests work, I was able to familiarize myself with the maps really well, and I think that's a huge accomplishment because not enough games can actually get you to actually understand the map without having to always just check a mini map or something.
I guess so.
No.
Damn.
If I line them all up, this should kill them all. Almost.
Bloated alpha, that's me.
Should be the last one. I'm not letting myself get spoiled on what Ultima Weapon looks like in this game, but I might look up which of the quests I need to finish on my New Game Plus playthrough to get it. I'm not
That's smart.
sure.
Yeah, why did you do that? Sorry, Sabrina just poured me a beer and it spilled everywhere.
I'm sorry, that's someone's head.
Perhaps the comb will give her something.
Ah, is that what is called Sloppenheimer?
I think she knew you were gonna make that joke. She already is losing her mind.
Okay.
I warned her 2 times that we're on stream.
It's all good.
If it was a
Oh, there's a napkin right here.
Yeah,
Thank you for getting
some of the
me.
cutscenes I'll play, but it's probably not any of these earlier ones. I probably will play the one that's like the last cutscene before the time skip, and then probably some before some of the bigger fights, because they're cool, and some of them make me laugh. Like, one thing people are like, I feel like people need to understand, this game has humor. It's just like not one of those like, haha, this is the only way I can word it, and I'm sorry for people who give a shit. It's not like haha Marvel joke, but like, actually like early on, because I'm still like wary about how I talk about spoilers. This is super early on. At one point, Clive goes like, I'm gonna find him and like shove my sword down his throat, and Sid goes, dude, the forest is dark enough already. Like, that's good comedy without being like, oh, we're doing that now? Yeah, we're doing that now. Sorry, that's like every Marvel joke.
Well, this is happening.
Yeah, well, that just happened.
Yeah.
He's right behind me.
God, like fucking Clive turns into Ifrit. Sid, well, that just happened. Like fucking.
God.
God.
2 out of 10.
It's like, I don't want to be like I'm too cool. Like, I liked Marvel movies. I just feel like now they're all the fucking same.
Yeah. It really could have ended at Endgame for at least a few years. But
I think
like,
they should have taken a break. Because right now, Spider-Man No Way Home was like the best one, and even then, and I liked No Way Home, but I feel like people got to admit, like, it's only so good because it's nostalgia driven. And like overall the movie's pretty solid, but you can also, it reeks of Marvel where like a quote will happen, like when when fucking Green Goblin goes, I'm something of a scientist myself, and then there's a literal like fucking
there is pause for applause and like and cheers, and then the next bit, it's like, why? Just do the next bit. Oh no, people will miss 30 seconds of dialogue. It's fine. If you really think your viewers can't like tell what's happening because they missed 30 seconds of dialogue, you clearly don't respect your viewers' intelligence. You've reached a pivotal moment in the story. Yes, I know. Now we're approaching the time skip. And also one of the big reveals of the game, which is,
whoa.
Yeah. It's that Joshua's alive. Everyone here has said they don't care about spoilers. It's Joshua's alive. It's also one of the figures I want that I know they're going to announce probably 6 months from now, because that's typically Square Enix's like statute of, we will now talk about spoilers openly.
Sure.
Well, like, they obviously don't go like, oh, here's the final battle, but like more like story beats that could be products, and Joshua being a figure is like, it's gotta happen.
Yeah, and Joshua's the kid, right?
Yeah, the younger brother. He's actually alive, and he's like a major character. Which makes me really happy.
Yeah, I kind of got the sense from the trailer that I was like, yeah, this kid's probably not gonna die.
Well, so
that
I straight up was like, okay, he's dead because of. So the scene they show in the trailer, you're like, okay, he didn't die. But when you see the fight, you're like, oh, he's dead. Like you straight up, like, this is the one game where it actually. I was like, yeah, he's Phoenix. Nah, fuck that, he's dead. Like, I full on believed it until like a theory came to my mind, and then it finally like revealed he's alive. Like, I straight up was like, nah, he's dead. But then yeah, you get him, and it's fucking, it's great. I mean, it being a story about brothers definitely does make it a bigger plus for me.
Instant classic.
Instant class. I mean, quoting, I actually posted this on Tumblr because I made a Tumblr because Twitter's going to hell, and I've been enjoying getting my fandom needs on Tumblr, if I'm being completely honest. But a friend of mine literally goes, you could wrap a turd in a story about brothers and you would like it. And I was like, yeah, I fucking would. They're brothers.
Yeah.
Like,
they're brothers and they're wrapped in a turd and they gotta work together to get out of it.
Yeah, man. No, this one for sure though. And I actually, I told both of you, like, when I finished the game, my first thought was like, I need to call my brother, because we're on a huge time difference right now. And I actually told him about the end, and he actually kind of was like, you know, like, thanks for thinking of me in that moment. Aww. When I like told him like the whole context of the ending. That I won't spoil on stream, obviously, but let's just, it's about their relationship, like Joshua and Clive's. But one big thing in this, and this is spoiler territory for the Joshua stuff. There's no end game stuff. It's literally just their interactions. One thing Robin and I think both of you have actually said this to me before, like, my relationship with my brother is very different from the normal younger brother, older brother relationship. Of most of the time it's very much like whether you're distant or close, it's like the older brother is the guide and the younger brother is like the younger brother. You seek guidance. But based on my upbringing and based on the fact that like I had a lot more of an Americanized upbringing and I'm a lot more social than my brother, but he also like always taught me lessons. Like I always say like my brother raised me because like a lot of my being a mature adult comes from him, but like there's stuff he doesn't know that I would teach him that isn't like the norm. Like everything I taught him is something an older sibling would teach a younger sibling. And so people have been like, oh, it's like you're the older brother. I'm like, in that moment, yeah, but I still feel bad when people say it because I'm like, I love my older brother. We may be at each other's throats sometimes, but like the dude is legitimately one of the best people in the world. The only people he has issues with is me, which again, we're brothers. But in this game, I really appreciate that because it's rare for me to see that, oh, the younger brother is also a guiding voice. And in this, they actually have that relationship where Clive, he's the protector. He's the one who's like, you know, the guide. But Joshua will also actually be like, no, we have to do it this way. We have to do it this way. And Clive listens. And I'm like, I don't get to fucking see that shit. Like, that's awesome. I'm like, that's me for real.
I've definitely come to realize, like, once you and your sibling are adults, like, you both are gonna have wisdom to share with each other. Like, a lot of it will come from the older brother because they're gonna be at a different older sibling rather because they come
stage in life.
They're at a later age in life, so they have more that they've experienced. But like, it's still different.
Yeah.
So my brother's taught me plenty, but also like, I feel like, this is not a slight at my brother, I feel a little more emotionally intelligent overall.
Oh yeah.
And that's categorized by me saving Christmas 2 Christmases ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
And like helping reconcile him and my mom. Like, I cried after the phone call with him, and then I was like, okay, strategize. This is how I save Christmas. And like, I'm like,
sleigh.
What, Mitch?
And tell Santa to repack the sleigh.
literally. So I was like, damn, was I just the adult between my mother and my older brother? That's ridiculous. Oh yeah, we're all adults. That's why.
Yeah, I feel like as a younger sibling in general, it's even on your own, it's hard to realize like, oh, I'm an adult now. Like, I still like don't always have that. Like, I remember it kind of just shows like the work I've been doing, because like, look, I think I've talked about it on stream. I was a shitter in when I was a teenager, and I feel like everyone was, but I was a toxic League player, and I think that kind of explains it. But I remember a few years back, so my parents were out of town during my brother's birthday, and I don't live with my family, obviously, and I was like, oh, have him, he was at work, and I'd tell my mom, like, oh, tell him to call me when he gets home, we can plan for him to come my way, like, come hang out. And like, we're often on Discord, you know, when he's in town. He's been on stream, obviously, for anyone who's heard him. And we're on call for like a few hours. I was like, hey, did mom, you know, bring up anything with you for you to bring up? Because it finally came to mind. He goes, and I was like, you know, like for you to come down here. And he goes, oh,
I guess, but I thought she was bringing it up. I'm like, no, I'm inviting you to come down here. He's like, oh, really? And I'm like, yes, I am inviting you to come down here. Like I think we're adult enough that like it'll be fine. Like,
yeah. Man, that's literally what I was trying to do with my brother too. Like he was supposed to come up here. This was kind of his idea, but he was supposed to come up here, and we were gonna go host like a Minnesota Wild game.
Yeah,
which would be great. I've never actually been to an NHL game, and I live here now, so I may as well have an NHL experience at least once in my life.
Yeah.
And then COVID happened.
Yeah.
So it's just never come up again.
Yeah, but that's no one's fault. But you know, COVID.
Yeah, it was tough. Oh, sorry. Sabrina's also watching Demon Slayer, so I might occasionally. The new season, yes. Yeah, I think she's officially continuing the series without me, but I will catch up with it.
Yeah. Well, Rob and I were actually talking. This is related to Demon Slayer because. So, I don't know if I've talked about this on stream. My favorite manga is Berserk. I adore Berserk a lot. It's obviously one of my favorite series because of that, but like when it comes to favorite manga, it's Berserk. And, but anyone who knows Berserk knows they've had one good anime and everything else fucking sucks shit.
Oh my god, yes.
And we were, Robin was saying, and I agree with this, I think one of the best studios to do it would probably be Ufotable, like specifically the team that does Demon Slayer. Because they mix 3D and 2D really well. And with what exists in Berserk, that would have to be the case. But it also is the whole like, hey, you probably need to want to. It's gonna have to be like TV anime, and also the next time there's an anime they try to make a Berserk anime, it has to be perfect, especially with Miura's passing.
Yeah, like, it's like what my old band teacher said about the classics when my family passes. The good news is everybody knows what you're playing. The bad news is everybody knows what you're playing. So if you fuck up,
everyone knows.
Terrible. Yeah. Like you will not live that down because like you couldn't do fucking. Oh my god, Mitch, do you remember when Fnatic tried to sing in high school when they tried to sing that Star Spangled Banner rendition, but the one guy who knew the timing for it was gone at that assembly?
Oh, yeah, that was
like junior year, I think.
No, I do remember that, and what happened is that several people came up with like a new idea to try with it that was terrible, and yeah.
I remember that. That's a bit, but it's like, yeah, if they try Berserk again with anything slightly resembling their last attempt,
oh my god,
that shit is
confirmed
day one. Yeah,
like that is one series. Like I would, like they don't even do the whole thing because Golden Age has been done well multiple times now. So Golden Age is like, we're clear. They can do the dark, like present time Berserk stories. They can do the whole boat arc and like the Lost Children arc and all that jazz. And obviously with the Lost Children arc, they'd probably have to like modify it a bit because, you know, showing Berserk cutting down half-nude children, that sounds bad. It's not actually children, they're like fucking demons, but like still, it's bad.
Yeah, childlike.
Yeah, so like, I mean, but I feel like the team that makes Vinland Saga would be a good choice.
Oh, that's a good point. Who is that?
I have no idea, because I read Vinland Saga, I don't watch it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
It's been on my radar, honestly. Like, it seems good. Like people have been talking about it. I'm like, some of these people are the same people who were a little too, like, outwardly like, hey, you should watch, like Attack on Titan. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I just don't know about it being shoved in my face a lot. But then others are like, it's a good show. It's flawed, but it's good. I'm like, okay, see, your recommendation means a lot.
I recommend it as someone who reads, like, you know, the big three of seinen are basically, like, as people have said, I'm not saying this, Vagabond, Berserk, and Vinland Saga now. As someone who's read Berserk and Vagabond, Vinland Saga's up there. It's definitely less, early on it's more action-y, later on it's more, like, I don't even want to say, like, political, but more, like, interpersonal, and less action, but it's good. I like it.
So, like, I don't know if it's the right choice of words, but narrative-driven?
Yes! That's actually the perfect choice of words, yeah.
Okay. I like that a lot. I really come to appreciate. That's literally why Star Wars Andor, I would literally recommend that show to anyone, because it is just such high quality television
storytelling
in general. Yeah, it's like, yeah, obviously knowing shit about Star Wars would help, but the acting and the writing is just so well done, and it's not all action the whole time. It's primarily political and revolutionary intrigue.
Gotcha.
The whole time, and it's great. So no, honestly, if that's what Vinland Saga is, it's like starts actiony and then becomes more narrative driven. That's a great. What's the word?
Endorsement.
Oh my god, your mind. Yeah, endorsement, exactly.
Captain, I am hydrating. I have been making sure to hydrate more as well.
Oh my god, I should do that too.
It helps when I have viewers who just do the hydrate, but I have to have a limiter on the hydrate because of my first subathon where hydrate got pinged like 17 times in a row and I had to piss like a racehorse.
I remember that.
It was horrible. I hate everyone for it.
You know, oh my god, there's water right here. Holy shit.
Shit, magic.
The gods.
Too far gone. The Ethers made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
She's such a good caller, isn't it? If ever there was a reason to orchestrate some Aether flood would be it.
Oh, this might actually be a good combo. Good to know for later.
Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in. That's enough.
Oh yeah, question, Bob. Did you spend a lot of time in Diablo doing the side stories? Did you like rush through the story quickly?
I rushed the main story because I didn't care about it. Also because once you finish the main story, if you ever make another character, you can skip the main story. And because to get tier 3, you need to both finish the main story and a specific dungeon on tier 2.
Oh, the capstone dungeon, right?
Yeah. So I did that, and now I've been playing it. I made a necromancer summoner build. That's been fun, mainly because I love turning my brain off and just having my monsters fight for me.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
But Borseth just hit survival for people who are watching stream. Just hit tier 4 and can basically power level me. So I might have help with that because I don't want to. Because I'm level, like, I like playing Diablo, but I'm like just lower level right now, and having someone just power level you is nice if you can do that, especially because they had that in Diablo. Look, I'm not gonna feel bad. It's Diablo. It's always been a game where you play with your friends and you kind of cheese the system, and the fact that fucking Blizzard is obsessed with right now with like, no, we have to be harder and slower. I'm like, it's fucking Diablo. Let it be. Like, chill the fuck out.
What level are you?
My original character is 57. My necromancer that I have right now is only like 19, 20? I literally made him this morning.
I'm level 43 and I have not finished Act 2.
Yeah,
so I'm like,
just rush the main story. Also because they did some dumbass shit where they locked the mount behind finishing Act 3. There's only 5 acts or something. And it's like, you unlock so much of the map before you get the mount, and it just feels, it legitimately just feels bad. I abhor it.
That's a good point. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna continue Act 2 then,
like,
honestly.
It's not even like like, you have to follow the story. No, if you want to follow the story, follow the story. Like, my friends who play Diablo like the story. They think 3 is still better, but they like the story. But it's like, just, if you want to, like, side quests at this point for people are like, this is a way to build renown, like, and they're fun, but it's definitely not like the main thing to worry about.
Sure. That makes sense. No, that's enough reason for me, because yeah, I did remember reading, it's like, oh, you get your mount in Act 4. I'm like, I only see 3 acts in my thing. Wow. Yep. I've got a long way to go.
Yeah, the beginning of Act 4, and like, it's a good sizable story. I just also, Diablo is not a game I play for story. Final Fantasy is a game I play for story. Like, and like, and I'm not someone that's like, oh, story. I'm one of the people who watches cutscenes. Like, I like the stories of games, whether they're good or bad. Like, I'll fucking go through them. But like, the Diablo one is just not for me.
Gotcha.
I also wouldn't be surprised with the fact that this game is now out. I don't know how long they're going to wait, but 14 and 16 are 100% having a cross event, and I'm wondering if maybe they announced that at FanFest. Go either way, or do I need to loop it? I'm gonna check the other corner just in case. I know exploring off the beaten path isn't as important in this game, but there are still items. I'm pretty sure it's that one that I saw earlier. I can't open. That's just the item. Got it. Here's the thing where I suck at dodging normal monsters and be better about it. Ooh, level up, nice! I know it's really simple, but I do like how every character... Really? That's the fucking Final Fantasy mode boss monster in here? Holy shit! Of all... Oh my god. This time. Not a fan of what's happening right
now. I'm not looking at that stream because I'm playing Diablo now, but what's happening?
Basically, so it's a Final Fantasy staple monster called a Curl. Basically think Lightning Cat. And the first one you normally face is after the time skip, but with Final Fantasy mode, which is basically hard mode, a lot of basic fights have new monsters in them, and this is one just has a fucking Akashic Cruel, which is one of the strongest creatures you face at some point in the original game mode. And he's just here, so yeah.
Oh,
fuck.
That's not fun.
It's incredibly fun. It's just also very difficult. Shit. Giga Flare, bitch. Oh, no, that's Mega Flare. Either way, that's Giga Flare. Wait, where'd you go? There you are. like when they stagger skip look at you have a little like stagger cutscene. It was really nice. The Woodcraft always has that lunge at home. I didn't realize that. Good thing. I might honestly equip one of the timely rings so Torgal attacks on his weapon more, because oh, I got equipped right now. NG gloves, the defense, the potion. I feel like if I have the defense, the potion. I'm gonna swap the defense with timely just to see. Maybe not. No. I continue to be a little stubborn. Look, I may not be using Torgal to the best of my ability, but like, I just don't want to take up a slot with the timely ring, you know?
I was just thinking, is there any way to play Diablo 3 now, or is that like completely
No,
not
it's
possible?
still on Blizzard.
Interesting.
Yeah. Gotta install it.
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now.
Ah, Rose.
As if that was going to keep us out.
I think strength is, like the tonics are the ones you can't pick. You have to buy them.
The mother crystal's just up ahead.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
Alright. Approach boss monster.
Oh no.
Him again.
Is there something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later. Stay down.
It just occurs to me, they say maybe later here, Sid dies, so they never actually explained this to him. I just made myself sad. Fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, we'll explain where these monsters come from later, but like, at the end of this little adventure we're on, Sid dies.
Get him, boy.
How could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the 2 places connected somehow?
I mean, it does collateral, just less than other stuff. The smaller.
A little help. Take this quickly.
Can't be so stubborn that I don't use my potions, because then I'll die. And I'll look like a loser on stream. Fuck! Wait! Is there 2 of them? Oh my god, there's 2 of them. That's fucked up. I will let them focus one, I'll focus the other.
Remember, don't look at a loser on stream. Just remember.
Okay. They were like, how do we make a mini-boss fight harder? Add a second mini-boss! Fucked up. Oh god. Oh, holy shit, that is way faster than before. Oh my god, that shit hit me immediately. Wait, nope, this was a bad idea. Maybe it'll slow down time enough. Yes, never mind. Ended up being a great idea! Actually, deadly embraced it, but that's fine. We got this. Actually, I do want to use a Shiva ability. Oh, is there a different? Rhyme leaves this thing. I don't care. This one, Ice Age. Apparently knocks back any enemies that strike. But it's also stronger, isn't it? Fuck, I'm always for strength. Well, let's try it out. Oh. Oh, it has a precise execution window. Oh! Wait, that's fucking awesome! I should be able to actually combo those too from the. Okay. Yes, Ice Age, please. I love me a custom combo.
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
I can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Alright, moment of truth. Next boss. What it's called. What timestamp am I at? Okay. Alright. Let's fucking do this thing.
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Always.
Actually, I should. Overcorrecting. I'm gonna try to get Giga Flare going. Shit. I definitely feel like the rhythm of dodges is different in Final Fantasy mode. I don't know, it wasn't said anywhere, but it feels like it.
There's something so cool but also masturbatory of calling your highest difficulty Final Fantasy mode.
I don't think it's masturbatory in this case because it is a Final Fantasy game. If it was like
Yeah.
say like their Bravely Default game, right? And then they were like Final Fantasy mode, that would feel it. Or Octopath Traveler,
Okay,
they're like
fair enough.
Final Fantasy mode in Octopath, like that would feel self-masturbatory to Square Enix.
That's valid.
This being a Final Fantasy game, I'm like, I would do that, right? Like,
No, I was like partially joking, but it is mostly cool and like very foreboding.
yeah. Like Final Fantasy, because you will die doing this. Fucking A, dude. It's so hard. Like, I can't even hold back my fucking signature moves, because, like, I have to use them just to get some damage off. And because they give me breathing room, because their time stops. Oh, okay. Got a lot of work done there. Oh god. Okay. Fuck, I know there's a boss after this too. I might have to like stop off and somehow pick up some potions if I can even. Okay, yeah, that was the right. That move was a good change to do. No! No!
Where's he off to now?
It was at the last fucking bit before it goes down. Damn it. Just like spamming all my buttons to get as much of my damage off as possible. Before it wakes up. Come on, no. Let me get Rama off. Let me get Rama off. No! I think I myself have to make sure to use Rama before I use Giga Flare. Oh, it's doing the Pokemon move. Fuck!
No, not the Pokemon move.
It's doing Dragon Dance, but in this, Dragon Dance is like 5 different strong abilities, one after the other.
Oh god. That's terrifying.
Okay, I dodged them all. None of them were perfect dodges, but we take those. Nice, getting some solid dodges off. Getting Giga Flare into Mega Flare is or Mega Flare into Giga Flare is really nice because then they both get time to land while it's close by still, especially if I do it right. No, holy shit, that hit so hard. Oh my god, twice. Oh, it actually freezes them, that's good to know, because that was a really solid, long enough pause that had I known that would happen, I would have been able to dodge. asshole. Cool. One down. One potions. Drops to pick up. See what happens. Yeah, I don't think I have the option to go back and buy stuff right now.
We're almost there.
Try to humor it.
Anyone having second thoughts?
Do our best.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
I have 2 elixirs as well, and those are full heals, so. Let's see how. Oh, actually, one thing I'm gonna do though. I know it all auto saves, but like, straight up. Natural. All right. Yep. Mental boss fight. Let's go.
Mental boss fight?
Yeah, it's a boss fight like in Clive's mind.
I've been
here before.
This is when it like starts revealing that like Clive is like well, I mean, this isn't a game that's like a single like a multiplayer game where it's like you're the chosen one. You kind of had a hunch Clive was the chosen one in this one, but like in what way is revealed more or less in this fight.
You again.
Oh, gotcha.
Or like during this part of the story.
I'm gonna tune in for a second.
Fuck. It's still alive.
Fuck, it's still alive.
Dude, yeah, because it got fucking impaled by Rama's staff. Like, and I don't mean like Sid. Like Rama comes out, throws a staff through its heart, and it's still alive.
I was just not expecting a Final Fantasy game to say fuck.
Oh yeah, this one's M-rated.
I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah, and I think it was actually very much the right choice, especially because of the themes of the story. And it's gonna sound silly. Based on like character reactions and how they say fuck, like it's not overused and it feels appropriate when it's used. Like if I were in this situation, I would 100% be like, fuck, it's still alive, you know? I say that while gaming all the time.
Yeah, that's just realism.
Yeah. Like they don't overdo it, which I think is the mistake a lot of M-rated games will be like, oh yeah, they swear every other word. Whereas in this, like
that damn fourth Chaos Emerald.
Yeah, the most someone says fuck in this is at the beginning. They are in an earthquake and one of them goes fuck, and I'm like, no, that's realistic. Like if I have been in an earthquake, very realistic.
Yeah. By the way, Mitch, what are you doing?
I'm playing Runeterra.
Oh, nice. I just haven't heard from you in a little bit.
They're being the pro gamer they are when it comes to fucking tabletop games.
Yeah, they're being the diamond level Runeterra player.
Yeah. I love how they're like, it's just easy, and I'm like, another buddy of mine is like, yeah, I play TFT because it's way easier to hit diamond, and I'm like, you motherfuckers make me feel so stupid. I swear to God. Like, I'm gonna, if there was a game where you could hit diamond on character action, okay, let's be real, like Japanese players would hit diamond with all their fucking crazy ass combos, but I'd get high level, I can do combos, I can play these games pretty decently, I would like to believe. I keep messing up that one ability. Oh shit.
Like getting diamond in Dark Souls PvP.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a thing?
No.
There's no ranks, but there is PvP.
Well, yeah, I was like, I did not know there was ranked Dark Souls.
Yeah, ranked Dark Souls. It's more like the leaderboards for like clearing the game, I think, more than anything else.
Is this your limit break?
No, so every single one of the icons you can unlock has a signature move. You don't have to use all of them, but I use 2 of them. I use Rama's and I use Bahamut's, because Bahamut's is Kamehameha and also it kind of like slows down time for a long time. Limit Break, I will have to use it here at some point, but I'm not going to use it just yet because it's a good resource. And in this, Limit Break, rather than being like a one-off move, it's a mode. Like it's Limit Break mode.
That's cool.
And it has story implications, which I like. But basically, like it boosts your raw damage, your combo, all your moves change, and you perpetually heal while it's going. Like when I unlocked it, the reason I have 4 bars of Limit Break, you only start with 2. I immediately was like, I am raising no abilities till I max this out. Sorry.
So, if you weren't doing New Game Plus, what level would you be around now? Because you seem to be pretty high level.
So the game, New Game Plus, even though I'm pretty high level, the whole game leveled up with me. So I'm level 56. This thing is also probably 56, 57. When you do normal game, I think this is around level 20-ish.
That sounds about right.
Because it's about 14 hours in when you play the first time.
Gotcha.
Oh wait, is it happening? Ah, Henshin!
Oh, let's go.
Every time he turns into Ifrit, it's cinematic as fuck. Like every time, without fail, they're like, we can make it better.
I remember now.
Yeah. Come on, Ifrit. Come on, Ifrit.
Fuck! I almost spat out my coffee. But yeah, this is where you also unlock the actual. So before this, every fight with Ifrit, it's like a very basic. Like you can do square attacks and triangle does like 1 blast. Now you unlock the combo function of Ifrit. Actually because Clive's in control now, so it plays like Clive combat, but it's like a whole different beast. Like it still feels different.
So is this not the first time that Clive transforms into Ifrit?
This is the first time he does it in control. Every other time it's more of a berserk type of deal. Where he's just mad, or like something happens and he does it. This is the first time and it's something, I don't know if people notice this, it's actually a thing in the story, you can more catch on to it in the early parts of the game, and other people who are like raged when they prime into their icon, their eyes are yellow, but when they're in control it's blue. This is the first time Ifrit has blue eyes in the entire game.
Gotcha.
And you can like go back and like the first cutscene you see is like a memory of, well, again, Clive at first doesn't realize his Ifrit, so he's just remembering seeing Ifrit and Phoenix fight, and Ifrit's eyes are yellow and Phoenix's are blue. Because even though the first time Joshua primed into Phoenix, he had more control than Clive did. Oh yeah, you don't unlock this until way later in the game, but now that I'm in New Game Plus, I can fucking abuse it now!
Nice.
Oh. It feels so cool. The only way I can word it is it feels so good to pilot Ifrit, because I mean, this won't be a mech with how big he is, but... Oh. No? Oh, heads up, ads start in 5 minutes, but we should clear this boss before then. And if we don't, I will snooze one more time.
should be able to get it. Wait, I'm too far away. He's basically here. We're in a cutscene, and this is actually part of the battle.
It's done.
Yep.
How many more could there be?
Oh my god, this is foreshadowing. Holy shit. Oh my god. Wait. Oh, that's so cool. How did I not remember this happening at the end? Fuck. Alright. Ads are in 7 minutes. I'm snoozing one more time. That's the only other time I can right now, though. See if I can snooze. Oh no, I can snooze one more time. Fuck it. Ads are in 11 minutes. Let's see if I can beat it in that time.
I believe.
I do too, you know. When you're piloting Ifrit, it really does feel like you're just a little bit strong. Because you're a giant hell demon, you know? Classic hell demon shit. But I will say in New Game Plus, like in normal mode, even though like it was like a normal fight, you felt like you weren't taking as much damage. In Final Fantasy mode, you still feel like you're getting your shit rocked even in the Ifrit fights.
Gotcha.
But I'm not complaining. I like the difficulty change. That like this mode is really for like the people who are big fans of the game to like try. Oh no!
I'll be right back.
Okay. I should have dodged, not for the attack. A big combo. Oh no, it's Demon Wall. I remember this. Very cool way to do Demon Wall. Oh god, damn. This is the first time I've actually gotten close to using up all my heals in Ifrit mode. Holy shit. Down to my last fucking heal. Holy shit, that was 10 precision dodges in a row! Fuck! And I immediately fucked up. But it was so cool! Oh shit. Okay, do not get hit by the demon wall again. It does so much damage. I didn't know because I never got hit. I got hit by the demon wall again. Fuck, 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 fuck. No! No, 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 no! Come on, come on, come on, come on! Holy shit.
Overshot it.
I overshot it. I'm also down to no heals. This is the moment of truth. I need to fucking beat it. It's ride or die now. Or fucking do or die. Well, that's the word. Come on. You know, fuck it. Please do more damage to his dagger, or his will, whatever. More kaiju fights. Yes, I still indeed more kaiju fights. Oh, okay. Come on, come on, come on. Please let this cutscene be the end of this fight. Yes, it's time for a classic Kamehameha or a Spirit Bomb. Ifrit, use Fallen Meteor. Yeah, dude, it might as well be, right? Because Hellfire in this game is the big Spirit Bomb. Also, this is so DBZ, the fucking dodging while in the middle of a Spirit Bomb. It's so good. Energy Blast while on the ground, classic DBZ. Oh, 100%. Also this, like posing while still doing the Spirit Bomb, like you never let go the entire time. Love that shit, dude. Also this fucking high Q shit, the fucking volleyball spike. Holy shit, we got down to no heals. That was legitimately frightening. Okay, I remember to take a screenshot this time. Dragon Ball Z F, I think part of the reason I also love this is there is definitely some DBZ energy coming out of it. Like I have a Kamehameha attack and everything. Like it's so good. Okay. Big energy, both sides pushing. Yeah. There's a few different clashes that are like whether it be an energy ball or an energy beam clashing. Pushes harder. Dude, you gotta. Screaming helps. Could you imagine? I don't know. Mitch, you played Dragon Ball Z Budokai back when I had a PS2, right? Like you played at my place?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm remembering, and could you imagine if this game had the whole, like, you have to spin the stick so you, like, put it to your palm and just start going? God, I ruined the inside of my palm really bad once doing that. Also, some of our controllers 100% broke because of that. Last one I was playing, I was on PS2. Yeah, and my brother still has our PS2. That was part of it. Oh, actually, I'm gonna pause here. Ads are about to roll. Isil, just ads. Oh, you have subs, but I'm gonna ads roll and go fill my. Never mind. I don't need to fill my bottle, but I am going to pause real quick while we wait for ads to finish. In the meantime, though, I will go put my dishes away real fast. So I'll be right back, guys. we're back in literally mid-combat, so we're doing that. I don't know why I aimed that so horribly. At least, yeah, I can get one in. Sure. Is your wife okay?
She's fine. Tendo. She was holding Tendo and he jumped off of her.
Gotcha. I do love how as soon as I get in the third-party games during cutscenes, they'll do the whole like spin around the characters, and now you're behind the characters because you're about to play as the characters.
Right.
Yeah, it's like it's just a staple. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad thing or a good thing. It's a neutral thing. I just think it's funny.
It is funny.
Like you'll see it coming from a mile away. I have seen a clip, apparently that happens in Flash, and I'm like, that's fucking weird. It shouldn't happen in a movie. I don't need to be behind the character in a movie.
Let him play with the kitten.
They brought a pet.
Oh, I should write timing.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster.
What is it called?
Find how.
Republican War. It's probably Republic War Panther, but I always misspeak and say Republican. Insert whatever it is, and I'm like, no, this is Republican War Panther. I wasn't wrong.
Oh my god.
Fucked up.
This War Panther voted for George Bush. That's fucked up.
Too slow.
More like the White Panther Party.
Wow!
Nice try.
Oh, I staggered it, but it was already in Giga Flare start or Mega Flare mode, so I didn't actually capitalize. But that's fine. I'll have it here in a second. Beam attack. Love it. Oh, like the freeze actually is pretty substantial now, I'm realizing. Oh, he's in the middle of an attack, so I can't break his stagger. Oh, I didn't even go into try mode.
That's
Oh, and Jesse, are you watching stream right now? I can show you what limit break is.
Oh shit. Yeah. Hang on.
No worries.
I am here.
All right, yeah. So basically, I get the Ifrit arms and legs, and like my whole combo turn. Like my sword is ablaze. My entire combo changes. Yeah. I actually
like that a lot.
Heal. Yeah. It's because everyone who's a dominant, like people who have the icons, they can like prime and go partial. So that's the mechanic for you temporarily. You can go into that mode as Clive.
Does that mean that I can do that?
Yeah, man, 100%.
I believe in you. If anyone can prime, it's gotta be.
And that's actually a Switch, so I can't do it.
Fair. See, also, unlike 15, I'm getting in on this on the ground floor, so as more products come out, I can own all of them.
I'm always out here trying to own all the products.
Yes. Yeah, indeed I am. Look, I am a consumer.
That was so dumb.
It was dumb, but also accurate, man.
Oh, I must
I
consume.
gotta go turn the AC on. I'll be right back. It's fucking 82 in here.
Oh yeah, that's good.
My sweater is more for comfort than anything. I don't mind that it's a little cold in our place, but like 82 is fucking hot. Alright, we are officially at the time skip, which is where the majority of the game takes place.
Why don't you know this shit?
Why is he in half? Must have been some shit with law. I don't know. But that's what happened originally. Law split it in half. That's such a good question. It's been 10 years? I don't remember.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt.
10 years since what?
Sabrina is asking me why Kinemon in Wano currently is split in half. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I mean, Law did that once upon a time. And then she's like, but why? And I'm like, I don't know. That was 10 years ago.
Good lord.
I'm like, wait, shit. I really don't know as much about One Piece as I thought I did because I don't remember why.
To be fair, 10 years ago.
Yeah, 10 years ago I wasn't even in college. Oh, that's fucked up. I don't like that.
I don't like
that.
10
It better all be here.
No, 10
Oh
years
yeah,
ago.
10 years ago, One Piece was
my God.
holding on the second arc of the New World.
Bothered either way.
So it was like Fishman?
No, not Fishman.
Punk Hazard.
Punk Hazard,
That's the arc after Fishman.
Yeah, I finished Wano and then I just haven't read any One Piece since. No bad math or anything. I just haven't read any One Piece since then.
No, honestly, I wouldn't blame you if you were because like there's been some really fucking awesome shit that's come out since after Wano, but also it's been very hard for me to follow what's happening on Egghead Island because like they just keep cutting between parts and I'm like, okay, who is where? What is happening? This doesn't make any sense.
This is the most critical thing I will say about One Piece and my only true issue with One Piece.
No scratches, right?
I feel like for me to follow, like, you guys know this about me. I love reading wikis. I love reading side content for things. Yeah. Like that is not my complaint, but I feel like to understand One Piece, you need to actually like read, like you have to be on the wiki all the time to understand what's happening, and I don't want to do that.
I want to disagree with you, but also I can't.
Yeah.
Like, you're not wrong. I just happen to remember certain things. And here's the thing. I will be one of the first critics of the One Piece community because they have... Because... Thanks, Sabrina. They have...
Wait, hold on.
Literally...
This is Joshua. That's Joshua grown up. They made him hot too. It's the jeans. It's the Rossfield jeans.
He looks massive. But no, like One Piece fans are responsible for my former supervisor's traumatic reaction to anime and manga as a whole.
Yeah.
Like she still helps out at conventions, but she cannot watch anime anymore because One Piece fans literally ruined consuming anime for her, and she goes to therapy for it. So I will be one of the first One Piece fandom critics. Here's the thing, though. After every episode, I can trust that I will go on a Facebook group or on Twitter, and someone will put 2 and 2 together about how a certain thing that happened in a recent chapter, and I'm speaking generally here, not the most recent chapter, is related to something that Oda talked about at the start of the series. And I'm like, holy shit, this is the best fucking thing ever.
No, and that's the part of fandoms I like, right? And you know this about me. I'm someone who avoid fandoms. I'm even with Gurren Lagann and Ranking of Kings is maybe the one fandom where I'm cool with it because everyone is just like, I want to protect Borgi and Kage, and that's the entire fandom.
Oh no, Bob. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save it till after stream, but I found something out about Ranking of Kings.
Oh no.
Don't break my heart.
Anyway.
Wait, no. What is it? What is it? Just tell me. Just break my heart. Just do it.
You know, okay, Bob is insisting that I tell him now. Sabrina's holding my hand with both of her hands. It's there's a certain TikTok that me and Sabrina came across at the same time for some reason. It felt like it. It felt like it, at least. We talked about this in it turns out Koreans are not very big fans of Ranking of Kings.
Okay.
And that's how this TikTok starts. I'm like, okay, oh god. Oh no, why? Because me being a Japanese minor in college, I'm like, what do they do now?
Yeah, that's my first thought too, based on what you've told me in the past.
You remember the Homa and Gyakuza kingdoms?
Yeah.
And how I guess it was the Gyakuza kingdoms who was introduced into magic by the Homa kingdom?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember how the Gyakuza kingdom is portrayed before they were introduced to magic?
Yes.
They're in straw huts. That is what medieval Korea looked like. Pre-Japanese colonization.
It was a message.
Post Homa teaching them magic is like more kind of medieval looking castles and shit, or I guess Asian medieval looking castles. And then the Gyakuza kingdom are like, oh, we're ungrateful now, so we're gonna kill the Homa people.
Yeah.
When in actuality, in real life, the Koreans were like, yeah, you guys forced us to take on your ideals and your, like, militarization, your, what's the word? Industrialization and all that, and forced these things onto us. And we're tired of it, and we want you to leave. But in Ranking of Kings, they use imagery of both and are like, oh, they were ungrateful and killed the people who taught them because they are bad people.
Up ahead.
That's fucked.
So as a result, Koreans, a lot of Koreans do notice that, or some, and are like, yeah, that is a red flag anime for me now. And I'm like, fuck if it's not written really well, but that part, I'm just like, God, okay, I will continue to enjoy this series, but I'm not gonna ever tell someone they are wrong for disliking it if it ever comes up.
And
because
that's valid. I will continue to like it, but I mean, that's my taste with everything. I know plenty of people who like dislike shows I like with valid and invalid reasons. I've never been like but why? Because I don't. You know, it's super valid, especially that reasoning. It's
like it's super common too.
Yeah,
like
that's a thing in all media, man. It's unfortunate, but yeah, because people want to rewrite the history they created.
And Korean webtoons that have been converted into like anime now. The manhwa, right? You're right.
Yeah.
The Japanese animators have sometimes refused to work on these series because they depict the characters as, you know, Korean and not as Japanese. And until it's honestly a problem.
I mean, unfortunately, and this is something I've known for a long time. Like, I want to visit Japan, but I could never live there because they are very xenophobic.
Oh yeah.
And I know, like, I'm even to like white people, they're xenophobic, but it's especially bad for anyone with any melatonin.
Oh,
melanin.
I remember when I went there, melatonin.
Anyone who's sleepy.
Anyone who's sleepy. No, it's actually, when I went to Japan and we were like wandering around Harajuku and like getting like a snack or dinner or lunch or something, it was so funny. We went to like this little ramen place, I think it was. Sabrina, you kind of remember this, right? When we were in Harajuku and we stopped for lunch, and like, or it was a gyoza place. Right? It was a gyoza place, and
like South Asian.
everyone working there was South Asian. It was crazy.
Everyone at McDonald's.
Everyone at McDonald's was South Asian. It was crazy, and they were like really chill. But the thing is, they obviously were like tri-plus lingual. They were speaking Japanese. They were speaking English. They were speaking whatever their mother tongue was.
Yeah.
Like, they exist and people are like cool with it and they are members of society, but the thing is, like, it's like how Obama had to be fucking college not beyond college educated, he had to be like have a degree in law. He had to have done all this shit as a government official in Illinois. Well, I mean, obviously, yeah, because then otherwise we get shit like Trump. But the thing is, Trump still got away with it. That's as political as we'll get this entire stream. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's. I would have told you to cool it if it wasn't okay. You're fine. You're fine.
Well, I know that I need to, in this state and in general, I need to be a little more like honest. No, but it's a whole thing where like, yeah, they're accepted in society, but they have such high standards, and you have to like meet their standards in order for you to be like respected. It's a whole
even
thing.
in America, it's the whole model minority thing. It's like
the
quote though that my brother and I carry is like, look, we might be the model minority, but I exist in a state where I'm not a model minority.
Yeah, good point. Wait, because he's on the East Coast and like everyone on the East Coast owns a fucking hotel? Is that what you mean?
No, it's because we're fucking Indian people are seen as the model they're in America. Indian people are seen as model minorities, which still I'm not entirely sure what dictates that shit anyway. But like, we're both just like, yeah, they can decide like, oh, you're the model minority, but I'm like, I'm the fucking menace to society. I don't care what you think.
Most first-generation Indian people who immigrated had to like for their own immigration or have a scholarship to do that.
Yeah.
Like model minorities, what that means is minorities, the majority of whom speak for their own immigration. So like Chinese people, they're model minorities, but like Hmong people aren't as much or aren't considered model minorities to the same extent because they're like refugees.
Huh. The more you know.
People for the same reason, lots of refugees not really considered like model minority status. Obviously, there's like a gradient. Obviously, there's like a black and white thing. Because it's like, I mean, obviously because it's not a real thing. It's a made up fucking concept. But like,
it's a made up status.
And it's like people who are here as a result of like colonization or slavery or whatever, like, don't have that same status.
Yeah.
But, like, you ask, like, I'm sure, like, to some people, to people for whom, like, model marriage is a real thing, like, a lot of, like, friggin' immigrants would meet that status if they, like, paid to come here to be doctors or whatever the fuck. But that's kind of like the stereotype of, like, they came here to be doctors.
Yeah.
I was just saying because I don't know. I think it's because you and I are best friends, Bob. But like, I get so many South Asian stand-up comedians on my social media now.
That's all I follow.
But oftentimes they'll be like, "What is your fucking dad own an Econo Lodge?" And the guy will be like, "Oh yeah, he does."
Oh, that's a Akash Singh, I think.
Like that. oh my god, yeah, that's who it is. That's who it is.
Yeah, I follow him.
And like him and others, I'm just like, oh wow, the East Coast South Asians must have a totally like every like area of the U.S. must have a different like social construct for every different ethnic group. I swear, because I just hear so many different things. Obviously, no one's a monolith, but like it's just a whole thing where it's like, wow, in the Midwest, it's just like, oh wow, they make good money. On the West Coast, it's like, oh, they own a medical practice or whatever. And the East Coast, it's like, we own several chains of businesses that like, I'm like, oh wow, it's so different from place to place. And it's not just like South Asians, it's everyone, literally everyone. It's just their metrics for success are so different.
Yeah, my favorite brand of like dissy in America comedy is we've all just accepted like life here is different, but one of them is like, you know, if you're an Indian male, like your parents will tell you to marry an Indian girl, and it's like, here's the thing, you marry an Indian girl, she'll wear a sari to the wedding. You marry a white girl, she'll wear a sari to the grocery.
Everything.
And the best part is every time Robin and I go out, like, because they have not a sari, but they have like a chudar and stuff, and it's very nice. They like look good in it. It's easy to wear, and they'll wear it, and I will always just quote that to them, no shame. Like, this is what's happening. You need to understand this is what's happening.
I love
we went to a little Tokyo, and like someone was like, "Oh, that's a really nice dress." I was like, "I'm not even out of like, oh, they're like I was like, it's not a dress, it's a chudar." Like in my head, I didn't say anything to anyone, but inside I was like, it's not a fucking dress, all right? Like, no. Did I reset it? I fucking reset it. Oh my fucking god! That happened the first time I did this too. God damn it!
Oh no!
I had it down to 10% HP. Fuck. Okay.
I was gonna say, in a similar vein, this is kind of like I guess you could argue it's Minnesotan culture, but specifically the subculture of white guy who married into a Hmong family. But Sabrina's cousin also married a white guy who got a traditional Hmong garment for him to wear. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. I kind of like one for myself one day. That'd be really nice. And then Sabrina told me that he referred to it as, because it's so colorful and like really cool, it's green. And it was all green, and he's like, oh, this is so cool. It's like my fucking Power Ranger suit. I'm like, oh.
Yo! That's fucking so nerdy.
It's so stupid, but also like,
I would say that shit.
I would feel so powerful wearing that shit too, not gonna lie. You refuse. You said you.
I don't have any Hmong clothes of myself.
Okay, obviously
but I get you.
Okay, look.
Wait. To be fair,
I'm not even Hmong.
To be fair to Jesse, I own very little Indian. I own less Indian clothes than Robin right now.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, because everyone when we went to India was like, oh, this is the next person-in-law in our family. Let's get them clothes. And then they did.
That's so sick, honestly.
And I was just like, what am I, like, Dale Toast? Like, what the fuck? I want clothes.
You deserve more clothes, dude, honestly. I've seen them. You know, I forgot what it was called. It was the garment that you wore, that you showed me on your 21st.
Oh, my chudar. Yeah, I have a bunch of those. To be fair, I did get plenty of clothes because it was, you know, an event for my brother. So I got plenty of clothes, but I also want nice clothes. I mean, to be fair, I know, like, for stream I wear, like, sweaters and graphic tees because I'm not gonna fucking put on a button down like I do for work and shit. And I don't mean like I don't wear button downs like this is a nice button down. I tuck in my pants. I look like a model minority. I'm gonna fucking get back to that shit. But like I wear like, you know, a nice plaid shirt because that way I can like swap out of like, for lack of a better, a more professional outfit right after work and like look like I belong in society.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sabrina's watching Skip and Loafer, and I have to dance to the opening.
It is a good opening. Robin got us started on my love story with Yamada-kun at level 999. It's a little bit of a tough watch for me because some of the interactions are very much just interactions Robin and I have had. With like, this guy is a pro. Like, I'm not a pro gamer, obviously, but someone who's way more hardcore than my partner. And then
wait, I think we're thinking of different My Love stories. What is this one called again?
It's called no, Skip and Loafer I know of. The one we're watching now is called My Love Story with Yamada-kun at level 999. Basically,
I thought you just meant My Love Story. I'm like, fucking, Takeo is not a gamer.
No. In My Love Story, in the one I'm talking about, it's called Yamada-kun at 999. Basically, they fall in love in an MMO, or like they meet in an MMO and all that. And I'm like, and it's very clearly a reference to Final Fantasy and then other MMOs. And I'm just like, God damn it.
Are you telling them about the anime we're watching?
Welcome!
Hello! It me.
We were talking about many other things that just came up.
Oh, I see.
This all was spurred on because I told Bob that me and Sabrina simply had to dance to the Skip and Loafer opening because Sabrina's watching Skip and Loafer on TV right now.
Oh, you gotta.
Yeah, we gotta catch up with that too.
Like, yeah.
We gotta catch up with the new Ranking of Kings season. We have a handful of more episodes on that one. We're close.
There you go. Very well.
Robin, I got to the time skip. Into New Game Plus. Yes.
Thanks very much.
Cool. Good job.
Ranking of times.
The kaiju fights are actually a lot more difficult in this one. I got down to my last heal, and had I gotten hit one more time, I was gonna die.
Oh.
Oh wait, I do want to do that side quest so I can have my chocobo back.
Try not to move.
Hell yeah.
Oi!
Yes, get me my chocobo. I want her back. I miss her. How was raiding, Robin?
We got up to this isn't gonna make any sense too, but we got up to Chimeric Succession, which was good.
What percentage is that basically normally?
It's the last mechanic of the fight before it starts just repeating.
Nice.
So we got pretty far. There was a guy who was dressed up as a frog and he had a big beefy body, so he looked like a big beefy frog.
Good.
That I was all about. And every time before we started the fight, he would cast meteor, so it looked like he was like jumping into the sky and doing a cool pose. Loved that for him. His name was Og the Frog.
Good frog.
Yeah, good frog. But yeah, we didn't clear it, but I told Adrian, I was like, you know what, this party finder was actually really chill, and these guys were really nice, and I feel better having done practice this week where I've seen all the mechanics. So I was like, you know, all in all, I would call this a success. So yeah, it went well. And Adrian and I just had a good time hanging out and laughing.
Nice.
So.
We have just accepted Final Fantasy 16 as just Dragon Ball Z, but Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Well, there's beam attacks, there's power struggles, Spirit Bomb is a thing that happens.
transformations that are either not in control or in control after character development.
Characters do straight up say henshin. That's not actually true, but they might as well.
I will be right back.
I can magic burst after a lunge? I didn't fucking know that the entire playthrough last time.
Damn.
Rip.
Oh my god. Why didn't I try that before? I feel like I would have tried that before. God damn it. I just accidentally did it right now.
That magic really deeper.
It's the whole like instead of spamming just square to, you know, get your basic combo out, if you hit triangle after your square attack hits, any of them, you do a little magic burst, and then you can actually combo that so your 4 attack chain can turn into a full-on 8 attack chain, and just obviously just be way stronger. God damn it. I'm recognizing I need to dodge. I'm just mistiming it just barely. Yeah, it's definitely the right call to use Rama before or Thunderbolt before Giga Flare, because it gives me time to get everything off. I was like timing the magic burst right after my lunge is definitely tough. That's probably part of the reason. I never realized I could do it. That's my chocobo! Ah! Got her back. Probably one of the only side quests I'm gonna do this run. Until like I realize, I guess I will need to eventually get the Genji gloves, and that's like pretty low on the list, or pretty far down the list of reputation. So we'll see.
Now, where's Gav?
I hear there's trouble.
And what can I do for you? Go on then. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
There's the hunts. I'm also gonna hold off on doing hunts for now. When I get way later into the game, I'm planning on just doing like a stream where I just do all the hunts.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
That room's
Platform or booth? Whatever.
So Mather's all right.
Oh, Clem.
Patron's Whisper. That's the name of it.
Come to claim your just desserts? Here you are. You earned this.
Oh yes, getting the Berserker.
again.
I do kind of
May
want
have
to know
more
what the
for ya.
upgrade would do there, even though I'm not even using the normal Berserker ring right now.
Oh, I realized, Robin, if I move the PS5 back to the TV, would you play Final Fantasy tomorrow?
I might, yeah.
Cool, I'll do that because I want to watch you play.
Do you think it was wise?
Like just scroll on my phone and then watch you play. Like two. What?
No, it sounds like a good time. I'd love to do that.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends?
Well, my plan is to like wake
Will
up
we
at
find the
7
same
tomorrow, by the
tragedy
way,
in the south
without
as we did
going
in
into
Martha's
detail for my personal life. But yeah, I'm gonna wake up at 7 tomorrow. Before
We should hurry.
plans.
There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Faster!
You fancy dancing a gallows chick?
I gotta talk to all the random people.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Oh, I see. I'm going in the right direction.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Ever since the apothecary, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The Mother Crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it. More of my mother's men.
I'm realizing, since I'm not going to be doing side quests, there actually will be a bit of time where monsters are actually just higher level than me. There we go. Definitely messed that up for a bit there, but... Oh, wow, that's fucking overkill. Huh. Okay. Huh?
Oh, I just said, okay.
Blood, Clive.
But I am going to get ready for bed.
Right, you've got work tomorrow, right?
Uh-huh.
Have a good night, buddy. Love you.
The tone is that the racists won't like me.
What? What? What just happened?
Been talking about how racist people don't like you if you have any melatonin.
You're still on this? It's been like 10 minutes.
No, it's been way more than 10 minutes, but Mitch just brought it up.
Oh, that's amazing. I love you for that. Robin, real last question. Have you read or watched Nana?
Yes, I have.
They love Nana.
How do you feel about Nana?
How do I feel? I'm so sad that it's on hiatus. I actually really, really like Nana.
Really? Sabrina has found it very hard to watch.
I like reading it more than watching it, but it is a special. It is, I would say, an acquired taste. I really like the relationship between the two nanas, and
Yeah.
it feels kind of like a soap opera sometimes with all the drama.
Sure.
But I really like it, and I like all of the fashion that's in there, and how complex the relationships are. It's also one of the few shoujos. There's more now, but it's one of the few shoujos that have a lot of older characters. Like they're like adulthood.
In their 20s, yeah.
Yeah. So I really like it. I don't know if Sabrina's gotten all the way through it up until
No, she hasn't. That's part of why I was asking. She's like, she refuses to finish it at this point. It's become too much for her.
That's okay. It's not for everybody.
It's not for everyone, Robin says.
We're approaching
the I don't want to derail this, but I
no doubt the Empire.
Yes. Go to bed, Mitch. Love you. Good night.
Good night, Mitch. I love you.
Good night, Mitch.
I'm reminded that I also want to ask Robin a question before I do that. Which is,
do that.
have you seen the Nimona adaptation, and is it good?
We're watching it tomorrow.
We're watching it tomorrow, but I have on a lot of good authority from everybody in animation that Nimona movie good.
Okay.
This is their home.
Also, if you haven't read the comic is really good.
Read the comic.
You have read the comic?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because Nate Stevenson, the author of the comic, is heavily involved with the movie.
Sweet.
The voice actors, the main guy is played. Fuck, I can't remember his name, but he's. I don't know how else to put this, but he's like the one obviously like queer try guy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Eugene Lee Yang.
Yeah, him.
The Lazarus.
Yeah, they're talking about Nimona.
What a fucking way to explain, Robin.
But he plays Balthazar.
Balthazar. It's a great name.
But yeah, also there is a canonical, I mean, it has everything that the comic has, but there is a canonical gay kiss, and it is, has a lot of themes about being queer. So,
cool.
Would recommend.
Yeah.
Yeah, would recommend.
Alright. Sweet. Bye, y'all.
Bye, buddy. Good night.
Good night.
Love you.
Yo, bye.
Everyone wants to talk to me all of a sudden.
Well, yeah, because you're worth talking to and you're amazing. Why else wouldn't we want to
Also,
talk
you just
to
got here.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found
God, one day someone's gonna be like, "Man, Boff's like real mean to their to his partner," and I'm like, "No, I like teasing him. That's just what I do."
Sorry, Sabrina and I are opening packs across the
Alola
apartment
Mola.
from each other.
Alola Mola?
See, Bob knows. Alola Mola. You're so good. You got it.
You're so good.
This is nothing like I remember.
You've had 6 shots. I can do it. It's okay. It just hit. Okay, that's great. Pansy, I have Pansy. Okay, Crocodile. I got. Okay, sorry. Intermission while our cat eats something. What are you doing? He was biting a comic book.
He has a good taste. Wait, what's the comic?
I don't know what the comic. It was either one of my Star Wars comic books I picked up recently this weekend, or it was something else. I'm gonna mute for a second though.
Okay. Man, using Thunderbolt always feels like overkill because of how much damage it does and how violent it looks. You can't be like, those enemies were not killed when it sounds like he's gurgling blood while my dog is attacking him. That is not a he was bested but is alive. That is a he got fucking ripped apart by my dog.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
What is it you require? It has been an honor. May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long
I don't know if it'll happen today, but I know that we are close to one of the fights I'm really excited to stream that I did not stream the first time.
Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
I needed that.
Look at me sideways. Come along now. The bastards are looking.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
That was not aimed well, unfortunately.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern.
Or wyvern, whatever.
More dragons.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Nice. Oh. Oh.
A noble stand,
A new boss.
albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land
Oh, right, this is a whole cutscene I
is
had to
in
let play.
dire need of cleansing.
And another!
Oh no. Wait, this dude's not even a real, like a full-on boss. He's a mini-boss? God damn. He's strong.
no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You ain't finished yet.
Oh shit. Oh god. Oh no, come on, heal properly. Ooh. Scary. Yeah, we don't really even get towards the Titan fight till we get to Dalmec to go.
I shall wear it with pride. Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom.
That's a plus. Oh, it's Blacksmith Blues. I actually am gonna do that plus quest because I have a hunch. Because those lead to the best sword in the normal playthrough. I have a hunch I will need to get that again, but for New Game Plus in order to acquire Ultimate Weapon. It just seems like perfectly in line with that.
But if he doesn't want to talk.
We could have sworn we had a few.
That monster's taken quite a life.
Is it business or pleasure? You'll not find a better price than that. It's rubbing me blind, you know.
Karen.
Just a heads up, ads are in 5 minutes and they'll go like you. Oh, Lost Wing. Trying to remember.
Oh, it's okay down there.
Good day to you.
The crystals we get from the Tailor Wall.
I am also, because I do plan to eventually do the side quests here in New Game Plus, so this is like my 100% save file. But I definitely want to do it after I get Ultima Weapon, so I get to use an Ultima Weapon as much as possible.
Let's go.
So I do think we'll get Ultima Weapon before even attempting the end of the game, because I feel like just kind of, it'd be ridiculous if we couldn't.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
There it is.
Be safe.
Ads are about to play, just a heads up.
We'll have to wait. Vogel, look sharp.
Based on how hard the last hunt was and this one just being higher ranking, I have a hunch this one's actually gonna be tough. But the last one was C rank and I actually had to try. Damn it. I will get good at using that ability at some point. Oh! Oh, that's how that ability works. I never had to deal with it before.
Glad you're here.
Damn it. Ah, damn it! Oh, I didn't actually use it up, though. That's good. Oh, he cancels it by pushing me back. Got it. Holy shit. That is some crazy damage. Even halfway down. Honestly, I should have mega played sooner. I might as well start it now. Here, I'll find only 3 dodges. Holy shit. I think I might be able to kill it here though. I think that was my entire arsenal actually lining up with the fight. Yeah, 155k. Damn. Awesome. And that was without a strength tonic running. I can only imagine how it can do with a strength tonic running.
Over here.
After an attack if I don't want to basically get hit by a bunch of shit right when I do it. Oh, that was sick. That precision dodge to the cut. Oh, oh damn, Hunt's actually also just gonna give a shit ton of EXP now. Wonderful.
Monster's taken quite a...
And what can I do for you? You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
And with a bit of luck...
I have returned.
Welcome back. Damn, fighting the Griffin actually gave more EXP than the quest itself. Fucking dope.
How do you cook a belt?
What?
It said belt recipe and my brain was just literal for a second. Like, how do you cook a belt?
Reinforced player's belt.
What are you eating?
Cookie?
Oh, it's a cookie.
Yeah. Just the cookie. Thank you. Why?
All Electrum Brian.
Anything else?
Ow. Ow. Oh my god, dude. Are you good?
Back again.
He just clawed the shit out of me. He just jumped down from the window.
Dude, you're
His tail is so poofy and it looks shorter. Oh my god.
Tendo is like being a menace to society right now. Holy fuck.
He is. His tail looks shorter because it's so poofed up that it matches the proportions of the rest of his body.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna probably deal with that in the morning, honestly. I'm fine currently, but I'm probably bleeding.
You might want to at least go wash that off and like bandage it or something.
Honestly, yeah. Whoa. Okay, yeah, good point.
Yeah, go get some soap on that, or Neosporin or whatever.
Time to mute again. Be right back.
Okay, so there's no upgrade to the Berserker ring. Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna continue not using it then. Yeah. Huh.
And
It will be over soon.
Okay. I think this is a good place to stop for tonight. I know moving forward we're approaching a lot of the Titan stuff. So we will get there eventually. But I think this is where we're gonna stop for now. Everyone, I guess, thank you for coming by. Have a wonderful 4th of July. If that you celebrate that, otherwise just enjoy your day off. If you have it. Rest in peace, Mitch. Otherwise, I think that's everything. So have a good night. Bye.